This is the screencast for section 1.1, example 10. Not seeing hidden behavior. We're going to solve graphically this equation. This time it's already set it equal to 0, so I'm looking for the zeros or x-intercepts. My calculator can find those x-intercepts, but because we're focused on hidden behavior at this point, I am looking to see if negative, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, negative 9 is a 0. So I'm going to hit trace, put negative 9. I do get negative 9 as being a 0. And then I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is a 0. Sure enough, looks like it. Now wait a second. When there's an x cubed, doesn't that mean that I have 3 zeros? Let's see. I'm going to hit zoom. Trust me on this one. Box. Now what that's going to do is going to give me the ability to create a box around what I want to see. I want to focus in on this little dip right here. So I'm going to go to the upper left corner of this little region around that 0 and hit enter. Now I'm going to go down a couple spaces and then right a couple, I guess they're pixels, and then hit enter again. And now I've created this box. Uh-oh, look at that. I've created a box around where that what I thought was 1 0 should have been. Now there's actually 2 zeros. So I have to go second calc 0. I need to go to the left of it by hitting left. In this case, that's also above it. Hit enter. Now I'm going to go to the right of where the 0 is. I have to now then be below the x-axis. Hit enter. And then go back on to where I think the 0 is, hit enter. I do get 5. But there's another one. Second calc 0 is number 2. I'm going to go to the left of this 0, which is going to be below the x-axis, but I've got to make my way closer to it, so I'm actually going to hit the right arrow to be left of the 0. I know that's weird. So hit enter. Now I need to go to the right of it, so I'm going to hit the right key again. This time above the x-axis. It needs you to be below and then above the x-axis. And then I'm going to go right on top of it and guess 5.1 is the other 0. So if I hadn't have zoomed in, I would not have known that there are 2 different zeros there. In number 51, it says also solve graphically, find all real solutions to the following equations, watch out for hidden behavior. It gives you that hint. Now I've already typed in this equation into my calculator, so I'm going to turn off equation y1 and I'm going to turn on equation y2 and I'm going to zoom 6 because starting over, totally different problem. I'm guessing my hidden behavior is going to be right there. I've got, let's see, I'll go trace, and I think negative 3 is going to be a 0. So I'll put that there. Now I'm going to watch for my hidden behavior right here. Second, nope, not second. Zoom, box. I want to get a box around that little tiny area there to make sure I'm seeing exactly what this graph is doing at that 0. So I'm going to hit enter at the top left of this little area I want to zoom in on. And then I'm going to go down and right a little bit to make a box around the space I want to zoom in on. Again, I got a hidden 0 in there that I wouldn't have known about because they're very, very close together. Now I can go second calc 0. To the left of this 0 will bring me above, bring my cursor above the x-axis. Hit enter. You don't have to be that far above. My computer gets out of control sometimes. Enter. Now go to the right, which will drop me below the x-axis. Hit enter. And then we're going to guess right on, or at least as close as we can get to be right on that intersection 1.1. No, second calc 0. What am I doing? Here we go. Left. Enter. Right, it's asking me for the right bound. So go to the right. And now it's asking me to guess. So I'm going to go right on top of where the 0 is, hit enter. 1.15. So there are the two zeros on this side, and then plus I have the 0 of x equals -3. The last problem here, part B, I've put that into my y3 equation. I zoom 6. I'm guessing my hidden behavior is going to be right there. First I'm going to trace and see if -3 is a 0. It is. Now my other 0, again looking for hidden behavior, so I'm going to zoom box around where I think those other zeros are going to be. I don't have any algebra to compare with this graph, so that makes life a little bit tricky in knowing whether or not I'm looking at hidden behavior or not. We are going to develop ways in this course to know whether you're dealing with hidden behavior or not, so keep your ears open for that. Made a very, oh, look at that! No zeros whatsoever! Whew, that was close. I almost got that way wrong. So -3 is the only 0 on that graph.